YouTube? Welcome to the Mess to Messenger YouTube channel. It's your girl Anna Monet, and I'm back with another video to only talk facts. You already know. So today's topic is gonna be about why I ran away to Atlanta. That sounds so horrible to say, but this video is for quite a few people that has asked me about what was it like moving to Atlanta, what should I know about Atlanta, where should I hang out at, you know, what kind of people I should connect with, where is the hot spots of Atlanta for young people. So I decided to just make a video, and just so you guys know, I made a video to this already, but I didn't like how it came out because I felt like I needed to go in depth with the details about Atlanta because it's some things that I've missed, and it's some things I just want you guys to know from my experience. I don't know everything about Atlanta, but I could just tell y'all about my experience being in Atlanta, being 22 years old when I moved out there. So I kind of was in the loop of a lot of stuff. So let's get right into it. I moved to Atlanta in January of 2018. I drove down here from New York to Georgia. It was a 16-hour drive travel time. However, I was with a former friend that was helping me move down here, so I did have help on the drive. It was pretty long, but it was also, you know, fun or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna just start from the beginning. The reason why I moved to Atlanta was because I got accepted to Clark Atlanta University. It's an HBCU. I wasn't for sure if I really wanted to go. That happened because literally I woke up one day a couple of months before and decided I'm going to apply to an HBCU. I want to go back to school. I had already graduated with my associate's degree. I wanted to get my bachelor's degree in criminology. So that's what I did. I applied. I didn't think I would get accepted. I'm not even gonna lie. I knew I had the grade point average and all that stuff, but I feel like it was other stuff that factored into it. I don't know. I just was doubting myself. I ended up getting accepted in July of 2017. And I moved back to New York so that I could save money. Well, the city, because I was still living in New York, but I was upstate. I moved back to Brooklyn so I could save some money up just in case I decided to go. So literally, Atlanta was planned for me just waking up and wanting to go. I felt like there was nothing left in New York for me. I felt like I was too young to be living the established life so soon, if that makes sense. Like, I had a good job. I was living by myself. I had a nice apartment. But I just wasn't happy. I just felt like it was more out there. And I just wanted to get the best experience of life. So January comes around. I just was like, I'm gonna go. But it was so last minute for the spring semester that I had nowhere to stay on campus. Literally, like, there was no more rooms left. They told me that something opened up, they would let me know. So I was like, okay, this must be a sign I shouldn't go. No, but of course, the type of person I am, I just research. I always find a way out of no way. So I ended up looking on off-campus housing, which is the smartest choice for anybody that's going to any school or any HBCU. The best way to save money is to live off campus, because living on campus comes with more, you know, credentials and stuff like that. And I just was not, I don't like feeling, you know, watched over. I don't like that. So for anybody that's moving to Atlanta, even if you're going to school or not going to school, I moved to Westmar. Westmar is it's student housing, but also for people that, you know, don't mind living with roommates. You're young, you're living in Atlanta, you want to do whatever, you're working, you're finding yourself. Westmar was the place I went to. However, Westmar was a little bit pricey for me to be paying for one room, but I will say that I did get, like, you know, nice, I don't know how to really say it, nice living, like a nice lifestyle, I would say that. There's 4 bedrooms, and I know it's other size bedrooms inside the complex, like 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 1 bedrooms. I lived in a 4 bedroom because it was cheaper. So I had my own room and I had my own bathroom. So I lived there my semester of school. I was paying maybe like $800 a month. So I took my grant for school and I used that to pay for my housing. So me already going to Clark Atlanta, I was already in the loop of socializing. So I met people from inside my classes, and I will say it's not easy making friends at a HBCU because everybody there is colored. So everybody has that guard up, like, okay, who are you? And, you know, I'm not looking for no friends. Like, everybody comes there with a story. So you never know what you're going to get into. However, I was grateful enough to meet a few people. I also had a friend that was already, sorry about that, guys, my alarm went off. So as I was saying, I already had a friend from New York that I went to the same school, my first school with. She was living down here, going to the same school, Clark Atlanta, and luckily I had that resource of somebody of showing me around where to go. So that was a good thing. So what I will say about moving to Atlanta, you have to have a purpose. Whether you're going for school, whether you're going for a new job, whether you just feel like packing up and starting a new life. But the main thing is to have a purpose. Next, I would say have an income. Anybody that knows me, no matter where I go, I have a job. I'm looking for a job. I have to have some type of income. I have to have some type of experience, you know, anywhere that I live. So me having a friend down there was also social support for me. So whenever I'm feeling like, you know, I'm depressed about being far away from home or just needing that physical support, she was there for me. And that's my bro. Like, I love her to death. She was there for me every inch of the way. We would always hang out. She showed me the ins and outs of Atlanta. So definitely have a purpose, have an income, and try to have some type of physical support, whether it's a family member that live an hour or 2 away. Just have an escape, you know, escape location where whenever you're feeling down and out, but just don't give up, like, just keep going. So I would say that Clark Atlanta always had events going on. The best thing about Clark Atlanta was that it's an AUC center, so there's other schools. There's Spelman and then there's Morehouse, all in the AUC area. So whenever Clark wasn't having an event, Spelman was. When Spelman wasn't, Morehouse was. But let me tell y'all something. The best place to be is Morehouse. Morehouse has the best events. Not only because it's guys there, it's because their events are better. Hump Wednesdays, attend Hump Wednesdays. Don't miss not one Hump Wednesday. Y'all hear me? They be having special guest appearances, celebrities. I had so much fun going to Hump Wednesdays. I might just add a clip in here. Just a little small clip of being at Hump Wednesday with my friend.
Turn in that car, cause you recording, sis.
You gotta stop it.
You recording. If you want twerk, I'ma twerk.
Hurry up, make sure no.
Hurry up, bust it. Get it. Hey.
Anyways, so whenever you're not, like, you know, doing your main purpose of the school of work, I would say the best place to hit when you want to socialize or you're going out with your friends is Edgewood. This is our go-to place, me and my friends' go-to place, because there's bars. Clubs, however, wasn't quite amusing for us because we were students, so we wanted to go where the students were, the crowds were, where people our age were. We didn't want to go somewhere where it was older all the time. And, you know, but we also went to strip clubs. Don't get me wrong. We went to strip clubs. We got a little drink on. I'm not much of a drinker, so I would just go just for the music and to just see people. We went to V-Live. We went to Club Platinum. And maybe like 1 or 2 other places I can't think of. But the only place I haven't been to was Magic City, because I heard Magic City tends to be very pricey to just get in. Some of them places had age restrictions too, like you had to be 25 and up. So I had to stay within my limits. Edgewood was the best place to be, and Edgewood is a street that's in downtown Atlanta where all the young people hang out. When you meet a friend or two, that's the place you want to go to find more people and socialize with more people that knows about the ins and outs of Atlanta. The best places to eat that I've been to was, I forget the wing spot that's right outside Clark, Atlanta. JTB Wings, that's what it's called. It's right next to a Walmart. It's in the same lot as Walmart, right outside the AUC. And if anybody knows, the AUC area is located in the West End part of Atlanta, which is the hood. So I'm gonna give you a fair warning. It's the hood. Clark, Atlanta, Spelman, and Morehouse is in the hood. So don't go there thinking like, oh, we're in the hills. No, you're not. You're sitting on one street, and it's a big enough campus for everybody to spread out and socialize and stuff. But once you walk off that street, you're in the hood. Don't get it twisted. The gas stations. The gas stations is another place you want to go to if you want to find out what's going on next. Everybody pulls up to the gas station. You're going to meet new people. You might find your little boo thing, whatever. Also, Waffle House. Waffle House is the last place you want to hit after you done found your link. Waffle House is where it goes down at. The food is so good to me. I guess maybe because I haven't had like a lot of it to say otherwise, but I go to Waffle House literally for their all-American breakfast. I mean, my friends just go there for the same thing. And you will see the guys, you will see the girls, you will see the strippers, the ballers, the bosses, everything. You will find the most upscale, low scale people in Waffle House, and everybody socializes very diverse. That's what I love about Waffle House. It's very diverse. There's no bad energy there. And then sometimes there is. People fight. Unfortunately there was a shooting at a Waffle House. I'm just not for sure where the location was. A lot of stuff goes down in the Waffle House, but for the most part it's really good vibes. For a good meal, see people, it's always packed. It's 24 hours. I don't know what the South would do without a Waffle House. Besides that, I was working at the Georgia Aquarium, which is also located downtown Atlanta, right across the street from the famous restaurant. What is that thing called? Shoot, I forgot. I will find a name for y'all. A Sweet Food Lounge. That's exactly what it's called. Sweet Food Lounge is a known bar and lounge area and brunch area too that people go to, celebrities go to. It be so packed, lines every night. I worked at the aquarium right across the street from it, so I used to be going to work like around 3, 4, and it'd be a brunch hour. So a lot of young people would be out there going to brunch. It'd be a lot of good music, but for me it was so miserable because I had to go to work. I literally had to pump myself through school because I needed to pay for like any expenses that I needed out there. If I had to make ends meet as far as my rent, I had to do it. Groceries, clothes, food outside of my outside of Clark, Atlanta. It was crazy. I chose a meal plan, the 30-block meal plan for Clark, Atlanta because it's more affordable, and plus I didn't live on campus, so I didn't find any reason to be going there all the time because I lived off campus. The bad part about living off campus at Clark, Atlanta is because you're not in the loop all the time. When you live off campus, you have to find things to do off campus. When you're on campus, that's when you find out about a lot of stuff. So a lot of things I did miss out on because I didn't know about it. I didn't have a lot of friends that lived on campus. I lived off campus with my little group of friends, and we didn't know about nothing. So that's definitely something to look out for. You want to know people that live on campus and off campus. Anyways, I feel like I'm going on topic. But I worked at the Georgia Aquarium. I was also babysitting with this app called Urban Center. That's a whole nother video I'm going to make about Urban Center, because I know another group of people that wants to know about how Urban Center worked, how I was able to get jobs. I landed jobs with people all through Atlanta, watching their kids, doing childcare and stuff like that, and which I really enjoyed too. It was ups and downs to it, but I was making my money. I would go do a babysitting gig and come back with like $120 after doing like 5 or 6 hours of babysitting. And then the next day I'm going to class, and then I'm going to the aquarium after classes to make my money. In the aquarium, I was bartending there, so I was making a fair amount of money in Atlanta. It's just that for me being from New York, it wasn't enough, because I'm used to seeing commas on my paycheck and stuff like that, because they pay higher in New York. The aquarium did pay me the same as New York. It's just that my hours were short because I was a full-time student, so I couldn't invest full-time work and a full-time class schedule and also babysitting and socializing. It just wasn't gonna happen in 52 weeks out the year. Like, I couldn't do that. So I did what I could. One day I'm babysitting, one day I'm bartending, one day I'm studying. I did exactly what I could do. I never had any issues with anybody down there, because it was like, it's good vibes down there. It's a lot of black owned companies. So 9 out of 10, if you need a foot up or something, you can find that help. It's all about who you know. You want to go to the scenes where a lot of people are, you know, well known, if you're that type of person. I'm a type of person that I'm not a private person so much. I like being out and open because I have nothing to hide. Literally, my life is an open book. So me, I been in the scenes of celebrities, going to tapings for Loving Hip Hop. It was a really nice experience. And it's all about who you know. I knew somebody that knew about it. So it's like, it's all about who you know. Instagram, you want to use Instagram, you want to use Facebook, you want to use Snapchat, you want to use the Snapchat locations to figure out where the hotspots are going on that night. I used to use it because me and my friends used to be bored all the time. So I was able to see what's going on in Edgewood using Snapchat, using the area location thing. And we used to hit the bars. The bars was lit. Be outside on the street, hanging out, having fun till we ready to call it a night, go get some food. And that's it. We did this maybe once or twice a week, never more than that, because we had to go to school. So we had to, you know, prioritize our time. So for anybody that's moving to Atlanta, and I know I mostly spoke on the college experience because that was my experience, I would say have a purpose, once again, have an income. Try to have some type of social support, whether if it's a friend or a relative that lives close to you or not close to you. You know, have a hobby too. You're home, work on something that you know you don't usually have time for. And because it's such a big move and far, like a really far place to go, for me, you know, it always helps to go see counseling. I've never had to do that because I was running off of adrenaline. I wanted to be out there. Also, after I was done with my semester at Clark Atlanta, I couldn't go back because financial aid was not on my side the next semester, basically. So I was having issues with getting back into school, so I got a job at the movie theater, Regal, at Atlantic Station. Atlantic Station is also a nice spot to go to. It's a really calm area. It's not really hip, but it's the movie theater. The movie theater is really known because a lot of celebrities hold red carpet events there. I would know because I worked there. I bartended for them too, and I met a lot of celebrities. So if you guys ever have a chance, definitely you want to go on Eventbrite and get them free tickets to go to them premieres at Regal Movie Theater so that you can meet celebrities. You can see the premiere of movies. They always have a lot of stuff going on at Atlantic Station as well. They have nice food spots out there. They have a big Target. That's where I used to go food shopping at. You also, if you don't have a car, I would advise you to work on that too. You always want a car, no matter where you go. I need a car, so I stay with a car no matter what. I don't rely on anybody for a ride. I like to save money, so definitely get a car. If you don't have a car, make sure you try to stay in a loop with someone that has a car. Don't use them, offer them gas money, and have your way around. That's all I'm saying. But definitely you want to have a car. Ubers out there will run you dry, because you're always going to want to go somewhere. And then when you have a car, it seems like it's never that many places to go. So save your money. Also, look for places to live in Atlanta that's not so much in the city, because you're going to get charged the arm and leg. Like I said, I lived in West Midtown at Westmar because it was only myself that moved down there. I didn't have go down there with a boyfriend or anything like that. So I was able to move wherever I wanted. You don't want to get tied up into the wrong crowd. Once you move to Atlanta, you have to have that mature mindset that you're down there for a purpose. You want to have fun. You don't want to stay in trouble, because one thing about Georgia, they don't play when it comes to you breaking the laws. The South definitely is really strict. Things that I'm able to do in New York, I cannot get away with in Georgia. I literally got into a car accident, and because I couldn't pay the fine to the state, I was put on probation for a long time. Like maybe the whole time I was there. A year. I was put on probation for a year. Even when I moved back to New York, I had to go back down there to check in with my probation officer. Yeah. So even a small thing as a car accident, you don't want that to happen. So definitely you want to be aware of your surroundings. You want to be mindful. You want to make sure you stay with people that you trust. Always have your own money. And don't give up. If you feel like, I'm homesick, it's a thought, it's a feeling. Unfortunately for me, I had to move back because I felt like my mind was distracted and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't making a life for myself. And I always felt the need to always pack up and run away to the next location. That's just how I am, though. And I'm working on my stability right now. It's because I know I have choices in this life. When you have no restrictions or no limitations, you tend to want to do a lot. So anybody that wants to move to Atlanta, comment. Let me know what you guys, if you guys have any questions, let me know what you guys think about this video. But like I said, the hotspots are in the AUC. It's Edgewood, the West End area, the West End Mall is always a place to go to for the Pickett Avenue girls. That's a Brooklyn thing. Y'all want to ever get stuff like cute stuff, Sassy's is a dope store. Y'all want to check out in West End Mall. Y'all definitely want to check out Busy Bees. Y'all want to check out JTB Wings. Dope. Atlanta is dope, and I would love to go back. But life has other plans. So if you guys like this video, please like it, comment, share, subscribe, talk about it, be about it. And I will see you guys in the next video.